Hey there, welcome back to No Recipe Required. Today I'm going to do some caramelized red onion, reduced down in some balsamic vinegar. I'm going to cook it for a really long time, like hours. The onions kind of melt down, it's almost like a marmalade. I'm going to use it as a topping for a burger, but it's great in a number of different ways. Let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so here I've got my red onion. I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit. You know, red onions, sometimes called Spanish onions. I'm going to go ahead and clean the outside, or peel the outside, just like I do any onion. Pull the top and the bottom off. Sometimes the first layer is not too nice on these red onions, but this one looks okay. Especially because we're going to cook it down, any blemishes will be hidden. I'm going to go ahead and take out the core with that V cut, and then just julienne the onion. When you get down to the end there, just flip it over, keep going, and then we've got these long strings. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the other side, and then we'll start cooking them off. Okay, let's start sautéing down our red onion. I've got a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter, probably half and half, over medium heat. And now I'm going to add in my red onions. Now I also threw a chopped clove of garlic in there as well. I'm going to go ahead and salt these and just toss to coat everything. And I'm going to let these go for probably 40 minutes, just stirring every once in a while, and they're going to break down. Like I said, we're going to cook these for hours and hours, so really no need to hurry. Medium-low heat is totally fine. And once they get broken down, we'll add a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and like I said, create that sweet caramelized flavors as we cook them. Okay, so I've been cooking my onions for probably an hour now, and after they just started browning, I turn the heat all the way down. I'm going to add probably a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Now, this one is a nice, thick, rich balsamic. Happens to be what I had. If I had a less concentrated version, then I'd probably add a little bit more. Then I'm also going to go ahead and add about double that in water. And I'm just going to let these, keep it at low heat. I'm just going to let these saute down. And again, they're going to get increasingly softer and richer in terms of that flavor. The water will slowly evaporate. I'm probably going to let these go for 2 or 3 hours. Then we'll come back, we'll take a look at it. So my onions are sauteing away. It's probably been another hour since I've added the balsamic, and they're not to where I want them to be in terms of cooking time. But I can tell that I left them uncovered, and the water, or the liquid's kind of evaporating out. I'm just going to add a little bit more, not a big deal. And then you know what I'm going to do is just throw a cover on it, and that'll reduce the evaporation and just let those onions continue to saute in there. Okay, my onions now have been cooking down for probably 3 hours. You can see how dark and caramelized they are. The liquid in there, I'm just going to let it kind of evaporate out. I've taken off the cover, and once the liquid's gone, I'm going to turn off the heat, let it cool down, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so my red onion with braised balsamic are done. I've let them cool off, and you'll see they get this kind of marmalade type consistency. That's exactly what we're looking for. So go ahead. I like to just store them in a little side dish here. You can do them hours ahead of time. You can do them days ahead of time, frankly. They're great. I'm going to use it as a burger topping. They're great with pork, with chicken, with fish, with anything. I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required.